Good evening. The Conservative Party conference has begun in Birmingham with an announcement that the party intends to return to the city 3 more times for conferences at the ICC before 2020. Delegates today were keen to put weekend scandals behind them, as our political correspondent Alison Mackenzie reports.
To inform you, the Conservative Party conference has been closed.
An anti-fracking demo was among the protests greeting delegates arriving at the conference. Midlands union members with a clear message to the Conservatives.
Well, Unison and the other trade unions from the TUC in the Midlands are all here to tell the Tories that they're not welcome here. We want to remind people that this Tory government is all about cutting taxes for the rich whilst attacking those on low pay. This is a government that thinks that to make the rich work harder you give them tax cuts, and to make low paid people work harder you cut their pay.
The ICC has welcomed news that Birmingham has been picked to hold 3 more Tory conferences in the run-up to 2020. The party, meanwhile, will be focusing on the tough challenge of holding on to seats such as Nuneaton in Warwickshire.
I think when people do focus on the general election, they'll look at the clear choice between David Cameron, who's leading a strong Conservative party, and Ed Miliband, who, quite frankly, has not got the ideas and the wherewithal to actually take the country forward and create a better Britain that we're all looking for.
You're not worried about UKIP in your patch?
Well, I think there is a challenge in that sense. They're attracting a lot of people that have not voted for many years, and there are some people flirting with the idea of voting for UKIP, but very much they are a one-man band.
3 Union Jacks have been given out at the conference. The question the West Midlands will have for Mr Cameron: can they trust his party in 2015? Alison Mackenzie, ITV News, Birmingham.
A murder investigation has been launched after a man's body was found in Wolverhampton. Police were called to Trainham Close at around 9:30 last night. A man believed to be in his 20s was found lying injured in the street. He was pronounced dead at the scene. More than 400 people have taken part in a Run for Home event today to raise money for local charities. Coaches departed from Edgbaston Stadium early this morning and dropped the teams off 100 miles away in a secret location, which turned out to be Milton Keynes. They then had to make their way back to the West Midlands without any money. OK, time to take a look at today's sport.
ITV Central Sports Report, sponsored by WeWantAnyCar.com, the Cash for Cars website.
West Bromwich Albion went a little goal crazy this afternoon. We'll bring you an in-depth report tomorrow, but here's a taste of the goals. After Craig Dawson opened the scoring, Seyda Barino got 2 and a late strike from Graham Dorrans made the final score West Bromwich Albion 4, Burnley 0. Wolves were also in the goals, but their efforts were matched by Reading, as Rachel Ward reports.
Wolves started the day having conceded the fewest goals of any team in the Championship. You wouldn't have known it from the way the first goal was scored. Reading made the most of some very sloppy defending. Nigel Adkins would have been equally as disappointed with his defenders for Wolves' equaliser. James Henry scored against his former side as Sacco's cross beat 4 Reading players. 3 minutes later, Wolves were ahead. A poor clearance from Jordan Abita fell straight to Lee Evans, who hit home his first goal since January. But they held the lead for less than a minute. Wolves didn't touch the ball from the kick-off, and Jake Taylor got the equaliser for Reading. Wolves went ahead again, Nick Blackman heading home past his own goalkeeper under pressure from Dave Edwards. Replay showed the ball had clearly crossed the line. Unfortunately for Wolves, there was time for 1 more goal and another own goal. Danny Bart deflected Glenn Murray's shot to end a highly eventful match.
Time now for the weather. Here's Amanda Houston.
Hello and a very good evening to you. So for many of us, it has been a lovely end to the week. Temperatures have been well above average for the time of year. However, over the next few days, it is looking rather changeable. So we are going to see some misty, murky conditions. There will be a lot of cloud around, some outbreaks of rain at times, but also there will be a bit of sunshine mixed in there too. Now, at the moment, we've got an area of high pressure fairly close by, and it is staying to the south of us over the next few days. However, it's far enough away to allow a few fronts to cross the country. This is going to bring in between quite a bit of cloud and a few spots of rain over the next few days. But as I say, it's not all bad, and there will be quite a bit of sunshine in between that too. Now, for the rest of tonight, it starts off dry and there will be some clear spells around for a time. However, with light winds, that's going to once again allow a little bit of mist and fog to form, especially into southern areas, and the cloud is going to increase. 1 or 2 showers arriving in the north and quite mild conditions. Temperatures there not really falling below 11 degrees. So that sets us up for a murky start to the working week tomorrow. A lot of low cloud around, some pockets of mist, especially into southern areas. It will brighten up for a time, but then during the afternoon the cloud will continue to increase. We'll see some showery bits and pieces of rain arriving, especially over towards eastern areas. The best of the sunshine will be in the west, but temperatures still not doing too badly. We're looking at high tomorrow 20 degrees or 68 in Fahrenheit. Bye-bye.
Well, ITV News Central will be back first thing tomorrow morning. In the meantime, there's plenty more on our website, itv.com/central. For myself and the weekend team, enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.